He says, no, I don't see him, so he doesn't exist. So the boy says, well, you don't have a brain. He says, what do you mean? He says, because I don't see it. Allahu Akbar. Anyway, that's on a lighter note. But to be honest with you, there are ways, and there are, you will have to read up about how to tackle these people. And I think it is available even online, where you can read how to tackle some of the people. And that's what they do to us. They read up their websites how to tackle us. We need to make sure we read up how to tackle them. The idea is whatever is the truth will become manifest at some stage. Remember, when we are inviting people to deen, do so in a beautiful way. We should never be aggressive. We should never be people who portray ourselves as though we are the most arrogant people. And that is something that turns people away from Islam. When we portray ourselves as arrogant, it turns people away from Islam. Let's humble ourselves. Let's bring ourselves down to the earth. And let us talk to people with respect. And we can converse. We can have a dialogue. We can question and answer. We can talk to them. Say yes, say no, and so on. And inshallah, in that way, we will be able to go forward. Wallahu a'lam.
Jazakallah khairan. Two related questions, Sheikh. The first one is the minimum responsibility of a Muslim to save only him and his immediate family from the fire? And the other question, is da'wah necessary for a minimal learned Muslim? Or should we leave it to the learned? Should we keep quiet until we are more learned?
Those are two very beautiful questions. The first one is connected to your family. Is the saving from hellfire and so on only to your family members? Is it restricted to that circle? The answer is no. But what the verse means is you need to primarily be concerned about your family members. Sometimes you might not succeed with some of them, but your concern is there. You tried with them, the circle goes bigger and bigger, and then you try with the rest. Then anyone you come across, you try and spread the word of deen. And after that, you try to come across more people so that you can spread the deen to the maximum number. The second question is connected to, should we leave the calling towards Allah to the learned or someone who knows a little bit, can they call? The hadith, the Prophet ﷺ says, بَلِّغُوا عَنِّي وَلَوْ آيَةً. That is an answer to the question. Convey from me, even if it means a single verse. That means if you know one verse and you know it thoroughly and you know it properly and you don't know much more, at least that much you can relate. So whatever you do know, the little bit that you do know, convey it. And the day you learn more, you convey more. And those who know a lot more will convey it on a larger scale. And sometimes you may have to refer to those who have vast knowledge to assist you in whatever little you are trying to do. So every one of us, our responsibility is to convey the message in one way or another. It is our responsibility. And whatever we know, we convey. Convey to your children, convey to your family members, convey to your neighbors, convey to your business partners, convey to those you interact with, and convey to a larger and larger group, whatever you know, in whatever way you can. And this is why I normally tell those people who are very, very popular amongst the circles of non-Muslims that, do you know, for you to utter one word that presents the correct image of Islam can hold more value than what a lot of other people who do not have your platform would be able to do. Because Allah has given you a platform, and Allah has given you such a platform that people look up to you for some reason. At least once in a while, use that platform to utter a good word, inshallah. And I hope and I pray that that is happening already. And it's just a word of encouragement for myself and for everyone else to say, we should use whatever platform Allah has given us to give the correct image of Islam. Wallahu a'lam.
Jazakallah khairan, Shaykh. The last question, is it wajib for us to believe in the unseen, the existence of Allah the Almighty, the angels, including the shayateen and the jinn? What do you think about mystical things, the existence of ghosts and sihr, as the media in Malaysia are currently promoting it? What are the guidelines and how far we should believe in these things?
Firstly, the issue of belief in the unseen, it is a condition. It is a part of our iman that we believe in the unseen. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. Part of the conditions of iman, you need to believe in the unseen. And we have mentioned for you the pillars of iman, the unseen. Then whatever is mentioned in authentic revelation, we believe in it. For example, sihr and magic, we know it exists, but we also know it is prohibited for us to engage in it. And we are taught the method of protecting ourselves from it because it exists. And that method is the correct method to save someone from it. So we should not be choosing ways that are not revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to cure those who might be affected somehow. And another thing, we should not just we should not just claim that everyone who is ill or sick is affected by something superstitious. Sometimes it's a health matter, sometimes it is something else. So we need to know that there are limits to it, in that we have been taught the last two surahs of the Quran. We have Ayatul Kursi, we have various other du'as that we may read, or the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A'udhu bi kalimatillahi tammati min sharri ma khalaq. I seek the protection in all the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the evil that has been created or that He has created. These type of supplications will protect us, and we need to know, as much as all this does exist, we are not allowed to seek the assistance of the shayateen to achieve something, nor are we allowed to cure ourselves in a way that is not revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah grant us all goodness, and may He open our doors. Jazakumullahu khaira, wa sallallahu wa sallama wa baraka ala nabina Muhammadin, wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.